All right, there we go. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pastrami Nation podcast. My name is Nolan, and joining me today is fellow co-founder of Pastrami Nation, Jason.
Hi, everyone.
And today we want to talk about what we're looking forward to in 2022 in regards to pop culture. But
It's
before we do
already
that,
here,
well, it's
right?
here, but we're barely in it, right? We're just in January, and there's a lot. There's a lot that's coming up that we know of. There's probably a lot that we don't even know of.
We're
So
27 days deep already.
isn't that weird? Kind of creepy. Let me share this all across Facebook real quick. There we go. All right. Um, Before we get started, we always do a giveaway. Today's no different. So today, of course, we're giving away a Pastrami Nation combo courtesy of Apollo Burger in Victorville. If you haven't
Mmm.
tried it, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. This is your chance to give it a shot and try it. Massive sandwich. You get the fries. Um, and all you got to do is drop a comment. That's it. But that's only one thing we're giving away. We have one more thing. Jason, why don't you tell them about what we're giving away?
We're gonna give away this little guy here. I'll hold him up so you can see him better. That is the Funko Vinyl Gold Notorious B.I.G. The Gold Edition. It was a special one, limited to 3,000 pieces. It's Notorious B.I.G. Famous 90s rapper. Um, Done in the all gold Funko variant style. Really cool, like these guys, like I'm glad Funko did a whole line of just rappers, like well, they did a bunch of rappers and Lil Wayne because I don't consider Lil Wayne a rapper, but you get like
Used to
Tupac
be.
and Ice Cube and Notorious Big, and it's cool, and you get the cool variants every now and then, and now somebody's going to get a chance to win this guy.
So there you go. And all you have to do is comment, be part of the conversation, and we will pick our winners. So, Jason, do we want to pick the winners today, or do we want to pick the winners at a later time?
We should pick it today. Why not?
All right. So we're going to pick our two winners today.
That way,
So
they tuned in, they win. Like
there we
because
go.
we appreciate them tuning in with us. They could be anywhere else, and they chose to join us here
Right.
with Pastrami Nation. So I believe they deserve the chance to find out today.
Perfect. Well, at the end of our show today, then we'll give away our two prizes. All you have to do is drop a comment to be eligible. And we are talking about 2022 and what we are looking forward to. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of big things, big movies, big action figures, video games, comics, all that kind of stuff. So let's talk about what we're most excited for 2022. So first, Jason, let's talk about movies. Um,
Movies.
for me, one of the big ones, of course, after we had Spider-Man: No Way Home, is going to be Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rumors going around on Doctor Strange. They're reshooting a lot, or they're shooting new footage to add. Um, we're supposed to see a lot of variants with the whole multiverse of madness thing. And I saw a rumor today that Tom Cruise is going to play a variant Iron Man.
Well, I saw a whole thing about somebody broke down that whole Morbius trailer, and they pointed out the fact that he's talking to the Michael Keaton Vulture when he walks by, which is Tom Holland's villain. Whereas one of the buildings in the background of that says Oscorp from the Andrew Garfield era, and I something with the newspaper was from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So in that Morbius universe, the universes are already crossed.
Right, and Morbius is another big one to look forward to because that got pushed back. It was supposed to come out, and now it got pushed back to later this year. But that could be a good thing because Spider-Man: No Way Home kind of I mean it obliterated the box office. So maybe this is Sony and Marvel gearing up to make Morbius a little bigger than it was going to be. But yeah, absolutely, I think they're going to see those universes merge. Um, I think Doctor Strange is going to be a movie that just propels the whole thing because we saw Doctor Strange was so big in No Way Home. Um, and then, of course, Thor. Uh, what's it called? Love and Thunder will
Yeah.
be coming out, and that's going to have the Jane Foster Thor. That's going to have the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale. So I haven't. I mean, I've seen some like the artwork that's on like the cheesy merchandising stuff, and it has like Thor all in like blue and gold armor. But
That's
I mean,
not
it's
cheesy.
Marvel. It's going to be
That's not
cool.
che that's not
No,
cheesy at all. Blue
no,
and
the
gold
artwork
armor?
itself was cheesy. It's like that you would see on a cardboard cutout.
Yeah,
But also a lot of pictures show him like riding these big goats, and that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Might we get
Um,
a Build-A-Figure of a big goat?
you just never know. I mean, we get that build a figure of that cow god thing for Doctor Strange. So why not?
No, but it still stands on 2 feet, I'm talking
Whatever.
four-legged here.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, if DC can give us a Build-A-Figure horse, why can't Marvel give us a Build-A-Figure goat?
That's true. Or cardiac, right?
No, I'm arguing at the wall right there for that one.
Always.
But I'm more
So,
focused on a bigger movie, dino-sized movie, you know?
oh,
Uh, this year we get Jurassic Park Dominion, so I'm really curious to see how that one goes with now that dinosaurs are in basically the United States, in the human world. Are they multiplying out there? Are they feasting off of live deers and whatnot? You know, which remains to be seen. And I heard also we're going to get introduced some new, possibly ice age creatures. So I'm not going to say anything, because I don't want to sound like a dumbass if they don't show up. But I heard that was the rumor.
right. No, and that's going to be a huge movie. I mean, when you talk about what's going to top the box office, that has such a big chance of doing it. It's Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Yeah,
It's who doesn't want to see that? You know, so that's a really big one. If you're watching, put in the comments. What are you looking forward to movie wise for
yes, please.
2022? Let us know. Um, I mean, you have Uncharted coming out in like what this week or next week, which has Tom Holland, playing Nathan Drake. Um, love the games. Tom Holland wouldn't have been my first or like fifth pick to play Nathan Drake, but it's Uncharted and it has Mark Wahlberg. So here's hoping. It's a weird release time. Usually don't put like movies you think you're going to perform well in January.
Who would have
So
been your first pick for him?
probably Mark Wahlberg actually.
I would have probably went with a Sam Worthington, someone,
Oh, there you go.
or even I don't know, call me crazy. I think John Bernthal would have been good for that.
Oh, yeah,
Shane,
The
the
Punisher.
Punisher. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually just rewatching Daredevil right now on Netflix and seeing, how good he is as Frank Castle. Yeah, I agree. He would have been great. And he was great in Snitch. He stole the show in Snitch.
He was a
But
good
that's coming
character in Walking Dead.
up.
He,
He was
he was
everybody's
right.
favorite.
I mean,
So yeah, we do got big movies coming out. We also have some big TV shows coming out. So first, I see somebody commented. Oh, Kevin commented. So Across the Spider Verse, and the new Jordan Peele movie Nope. Good picks. I forgot about Spider Verse. That's right. So we saw the teaser that shows Spider Man 2099 in there, which that's awesome. And I mean, and Jordan Peele, his movies they're always good and creepy and good. So very good picks. Thank you, Kevin. Um, keep letting us know. But there are some TV shows coming up. So uh, right now, I mean, my opinion, we're in the midst of a very underwhelming TV show with the Book of Boba Fett. Um,
is it the Book
except
of
for
Blah?
I won't spoil like this week's episode, but this week's episode was the best. But it leaves you wanting more. I've been very vocal about Hawkeye. I thought Hawkeye was kind of crappy and not really worth the Marvel name because when you think like Hawkeye, you think street level hero, kind of like Daredevil, and Iron Fist and all that. And oh, you got this weird hokey Christmas series. It was weird, um, but there is a very very great looking Marvel series coming out, Moon Knight.
Yes.
Um, I don't know how many people are familiar with Moon Knight. Moon Knight's been a personal favorite of mine for a very long time, um, and it stars Oscar Isaac, who was Poe Dameron, who was Apocalypse, who's the voice of Spider-Man 2099 in the Spider-Verse, and he is playing probably multiple people inside the head of the person known as Moon Knight. So it's about this guy with these multiple personalities who has this run in with an Egyptian god when he's near death. So he becomes this like Batman esque character, dresses all in white and beats the living crap out of people. And I gotta agree with Sean Tracy right there. He said, "I hope they don't tone down Moon Knight." Agreed. Moon Knight needs to be, graphic and bloody. And at some point in time, they need to say the line when, just like they did in comics, and they ask him like, "Why do you wear white?" And he says, "I want them to see me coming." So he's not like Batman trying to hide in the shadows. He's a crazy lunatic who wants you to see him coming. Um, and Kevin commented Ethan Hawke is in it as well. Yeah, and it's so funny because Ethan Hawke is playing a villain that only appeared in one comic book. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that because there's been a lot of Moon Knight villains. I mean, Moon Knight first appeared in Werewolf by Night, so it would be cool if we saw a Werewolf by Night pop up in there. But I mean, it's Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke's a great actor, but I'm just happy that Moon Knight's getting something, because he even in the Avengers and whatnot, he never really got his due in the comics. So it's super cool to see this. What is everybody's thoughts on what TV series are you looking forward to? Jason, is there anything you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm waiting for the final season of Better Call Saul, which is
Oh,
also due out this year, and
that's right.
see where that whole thing finishes off. Because now that I've heard some stuff on the internet about like stuff that happened on Breaking Bad, I'm thinking, wow, does this character die or does he live through it? Because I kind of hope this one character dies, but the way they made it sound like maybe he does pull through, and I'm like, I gotta wait and see. And I'm waiting for the second half of was it 1883? The Western one with Sam Elliott. It's a Yellowstone origin story, but so good. It's basically they're taking a bunch of German immigrants on the trail from Texas to Oregon, and it's pretty dangerous. They're coming across stuff like rattlesnakes and bandits and whatnot, and they haven't even came across the Indians yet. Which, if you saw the beginning, that's going to be a major part of this storyline. So plus, I mean, if you want to hear Sam Elliott drop an F bomb at least like 15 times an episode, this is the one for you.
See, there you go. I've been wanting to watch that, so I really need to watch that one. Um, one of the ones I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm hoping it's coming out this year would be the next series of Cobra Kai. Um,
Yes.
I know
They
that
filmed it already.
they filmed it already, and the last season that just came out in what, December
Hmm.
or January. It was amazing. It was amazing. Like they, I've already been a fan of the Karate Kid universe, for a very long time. Me and Jason. So to see it all come to life again, and they do it so well. You just, I still don't like Daniel. I think everybody's, rooting for Johnny.
I liked
Uh,
how they made the fight end with Daniel and Johnny, where they knocked each other out.
right. No, and we had some really cool moments with them, and there's certain students you like, the certain students you just hate.
There's one thing
Um,
I don't want to see happen. I absolutely don't want to see happen is I don't want to see Lapusso start learning karate and being in tournaments and shit. I'm glad that little kid beat him up. He was picked Daniel's son Larusso, and they call him Lapusso. Like, I'm glad that little shit got beat up. And I hope we don't start seeing him learn karate too. And like, no, no, I think he should just get beat up and leave it at that and just do whatever else. Be a good
well,
boy that
and
doesn't.
I agree. He's a pretty crappy character, and um, I don't want to see a redemption story from him
No.
because he kind of embodies everything that's bad about Daniel. That entitled, stupid rich boy thing.
Hey, we got
So,
some comments. We got some.
oh, do we? Okay, let's see. Um, let's see. Arturo, Cobra Kai, Stranger Things season 4, The Rings of Power, and Jason equals Mr. Sato.
He's right. He's 100% right. I'll hold the 45-year grudge just like Mr. Sato. The
And
way it
in case,
should be.
in case you don't know, Mr. Sato is like one of the villains in Karate Kid 2, and he's awesome, right? Like it's him and Chosen, and yeah, I mean, it's
They see posters on the wall, remember? And then Daniel tells Miyagi, "Oh, it's been 45 years. I'm sure he forgot about it." And they sure the hell didn't forget about it when they rolled up to him. They were waiting for him to show up to Okinawa.
He sure didn't
Act
forget
of coward, right?
Yeah, yeah, he didn't forget it all.
I live
Um,
by Mr. Sato every day of my life. I
well, and
hope this.
we got to see Chosen. He came
Yeah,
back in the last season when he came back for the end of this part. Uh, I'm happy for that. He's fantastic. He's great. So to see him, more of him in there, that's always a good thing. Um, I've never watched a whole season of Stranger Things, so I'm just got to take your word for it, Kevin. Um, I watched maybe like 6 episodes. It seemed good, but just there's all the other shows that come out and whatnot. Um, so let us know, what are you looking forward to in 2022. Again, you'll be able to win a Pastrami Nation combo courtesy of Apollo Burger in Victorville. And Jason, show them that other thing they have a chance of winning.
this little
So it's
guy.
a Funko Gold Notorious Big. It's the gold Funko variant.
Yeah, limited to 3,000 of these guys.
Look at that. So
Wow.
all you got to do is join the conversation. I have the will ready. I'm adding names as I see them pop up. So all you have to do is join. That's it. Now, of course, we can't talk about best of 2022, what we're hoping for 2022, without talking about action figures. It's kind of mine and Jason's thing. We love action figures. So, Jason, what are you looking forward to?
Uh, what what aren't I looking forward to is more like it. Like there's so many cool figures coming out. Uh, I know Mafix. A bunch of those are supposed to start dropping now, like the Dark Knight armored Batman and what is it, Homelander from The Boys. I've been waiting for that one, and I know it should be soon. Is the uh, Storm Collectibles, the Golden Axe, the chick that rides the dragon, she was always my favorite character, and also the Kintaro Mortal Kombat. I believe that one's due out in February, and the
Oh wow!
Kintaro comes with like a head that splits apart, so you can have him do that fatality. Um, there's this big, really expensive, awesome from Figure Arts. It's a crocodile figure that I'm anxiously waiting for as well. Well, that one should be the very near future. Plus, I mean, I'm more excited to see the stuff that like I don't know about. Like, what's Hasbro going to give us? Are they finally going to decide to get smart and give us a cardiac figure? Give the fans what they want? Um, I want to see. I'm anxious to see what Masters of the Universe does. They've been knocking it out the park with the Revelations line. Um, and just I want something that'll blow my mind. Like Storm's usually the one that does that for me. Like they haven't quite tipped the iceberg yet because we still haven't seen a Balrog figure from Street Fighter. But I mean, I think I'm going to see that one before I ever see anything cardiac come out of Marvel. So wishful thinking.
Probably right. Yeah. Well, Storm Collectibles, they just announced this week their Battle of the Planets figures, and the figure they show off looks just awesome. Well, I mean, Storm does a really good job on their figures, and yeah, it looks really good. For me, I'm looking at Mezco. So Mezco, of course, usually around toy fairs, and you start to see things announced. Toy Fair and Comic Con are usually the two biggest ones where you see new action figures announced. But with the way COVID's going, we already know Toy Fair is canceled. Comic Con could get canceled. Um, so I think we're going to start seeing things announced beforehand. So Mezco already showed off. They have the crew for Captain Nemo, and the Wave Rider for Captain Nemo, and then there's a new Conan figure coming out, which looks really cool. But as the year goes, we're just gonna keep seeing more and more. I think Mezco's really been stepping up their game on that. One line that I'm curious to see is the premium DNA Mad Balls and the Mad Balls Garbage Pail Kid ones, because this is a brand new company. They launched last year, and there was a whole bunch of controversy. People thought they weren't going to get their orders and whatnot. I had pre-ordered one back in March, and I got a box today.
Where is he? Do you have him right there?
I don't. He's in the car. Um, but it looks really good. I can't wait to crack it open and check it out.
I
And
found this
there,
guy the other day.
oh, there we go. So NECA,
That's
NECA has
really
their
cool.
partnership: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Universal Monsters. That's Raphael as Frankenstein. Um,
Look at that.
Found that at a local Target, right?
Yeah, yeah. Good
That's
stuff. Good
cool.
stuff.
That's really cool, and that's just the first. Like we know we're getting Leonardo as the Hunchback,
And they show
we're
the mummy one, right?
Donatello as the Mummy, and pretty sure we're getting April as Bride of Frankenstein. So there's still some that they haven't told us yet. Like we don't know what Michelangelo will be. It looks like Shredder is going to be in there. Maybe Casey Jones. So I mean, it's turtles and Universal monsters. What's not to like about it?
Looks like we got more comments on there.
Let's see. We got hoping for Comic Con Revolution in May. Yeah. So Arturo Comic Con Revolution they had theirs also in December. How was? Did anybody go to that? Because I know it's so weird to have cons in December because usually when you're thinking December, you're thinking the holidays. You're not really thinking about buying yourself anything. You're thinking about buying other people's stuff. So I'm hoping that too. Oh, you were there. Okay, let us know how it was. Um, and Arturo, so on the Garbage Pail Kids, so there's with these 2 packs that are going up for pre-order for Premium DNA. I think this weekend, if you pre-order them, if you're one of the first like 1,000, you get a pack of the Garbage Pail Kids cards, the wax pack of it. So
Oh, like the old school ones.
yeah, it is. Yeah. So they're really pulling out the stops on that. I know Loyal Subjects also did a Garbage Pail Kids thing with like WWE, but this is more like the gruesome ones we remember from the cards. Um, so And I mean, that's one big thing we don't know for 2022, like cons, right, Jason? Like we don't know if
Yeah,
cons are going to happen.
because we know Toy Fair's canceled, right?
Toy Fair's
Which would
canceled.
have
Yeah,
been next month. And so if that's canceled, why wouldn't WonderCon the next month after be canceled? Which I haven't heard anything about it. They show the dates of being like what the very 1st of April or something, end of March. But I mean, usually they're hyping this thing up by now. The hotel block is up to reserve your rooms, so
right.
I'm betting on it not happening, which is kind of like that's not happening. That Comic Con is sure to follow. Anime Expo, but Comic Con and WonderCon have always been the two big ones. And this would be 3 years in a row without those. So like, I mean, I'm going crazy over here. Like, oh, just that void that you feel that third week of July when you know that would have been Comic Con, and like they show all the new stuff online. It's cool, but nothing better than being there in person when like you go there like each day they unveil a new figure coming out and you're like, wow, I was there to see this thing first. Like just the whole atmosphere, the con atmosphere. It's not just you're being in a convention center doing nerd stuff, buying a bunch of toys. It's no, you're on vacation. You're out there in San Diego just living it. I mean, I know one jackass that drove back and forth every day, but we won't say any names or anything. But Oscar, I'm sure Oscar had good intentions, but um, you know, just it's the vacation end of it. It makes you appreciate the city of San Diego and just Comic Con. It's like it's so much more than just comics and toys. Like people, it's arts, it's movies, it's everything. Like they call it a nerd prom until they actually go there. Then they're like, "Whoa, can you get me in?" Like, no, we'll just go to our nerd prom and you go do whatever you do. I
Right.
see
No.
some comments.
Yeah, but you made a good point. It's a vacation, right? Like we've
Yes.
gone to so many cons, and it's you park at the hotel, and you don't have to go back in that car until it's time to leave. Everything else, you do shuttles, you walk, and I mean, it's such a great experience. Just walking the con floor. We've gone to a few panels, but panels weren't really our thing. We like exploring the whole con and then exploring, the gas lamp district.
Well, the
Uh,
restaurants would theme out like for Comic Con. Remember what the Hooters, all the girls dressed as like superheroes that week for Comic Con and stuff like that that would be happening at different restaurants.
the big Sky Captain robot thing.
Yep.
You know, yeah, the whole gas lamp tries to transform. And it does suck, because that was always a vacation for us. Like you said, WonderCon and Comic Con were always the big ones. And who knows if we're going to have them this year? Online's okay. It's not the same.
Nothing
You don't
beats
get to
being
go.
there.
Yeah, I like meeting the artist and meeting the writers and connecting and doing this and that. We met David Clark from Bluefin, at a Comic Con.
Yes.
And it's just so awesome to be able to connect with these people face to face. And yeah, it's kind of sucks to not have that. We do have some comments. Let's see. Arturo got to meet Timothy Zahn over at Comic Con Revolution. That's pretty cool. Crystal. So for the Garbage Pail Kids, I put up an article yesterday on Pastrami Nation. It's Garbage Pail Kids versus Madballs, and there's a link for Premium DNA's website right there. I'll be posting updates as well. as it goes, because the pre-orders launch this weekend. I'll make sure we keep covering it, but it should be up there from yesterday for you. And then Josh Contos put screw Oscar. So
Oscar screwed himself.
there we go. Um, but yeah, NECA's a big one to look forward to for toy lines. We don't know what Marvel Legends are going to do right now because pretty much everything they've shown they've started releasing already. I saw the Doctor Strange wave pop up, but it's a brand new year. We could see so much that just comes out of left field. You know, if you would have said that we were going to see a turtle monster mashup at the end of this past year, I would have thought you're crazy because it wasn't lined up. It just popped up. So, oh, Anthony Blanco, hello there. Let me jot you down on for our contest. And just to remind everybody, we are giving away two things. We're giving away a Pastrami Nation combo, courtesy of Apollo Burger, as well as a Funko Gold Notorious B.I.G. Gold figure, Funko exclusive, courtesy
Look at
of
that.
Pastrami Nation.
It was all a dream until you win it.
And then I see Anthony Blanco put on waiting for more Legacy Power Ranger figures. So all the turtle Power Ranger figures are starting to hit the 2-packs.
The
Those look
GameStop
pretty
ones,
cool.
yeah?
Yeah, don't those look cool?
Those are great.
But yeah, the Power Ranger figures are always really well done. Oh,
What
good.
turtle mashup would you like to see?
What
Like,
turtle mashup?
yeah, like, how we got the Universal Monster ones. Like, say NECA says, okay, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna mash up with somebody else.
I don't know. For me, I'd probably say Marvel or DC.
No, well, they can't do them because of the licenses. Like, they can do like old timey shit, like Universal Monsters and such. So
What would you pick?
I'd probably pick Wizard of Oz just to see a Tin Man turtle. Like, how cool would that be? You could do Metalhead as the Tin Man because he doesn't have to be a turtle, right?
That's true. Yeah.
The
That
Cowardly
very
Lion could be, I don't know. I'm sure there's a big cat scratch or whatever, or do a turtle as a lion. And of course,
that
we
would
get
be
the Dorothy April because you know that they're going to do that. I don't know. I think that would be cool just because there's such diversity in those characters. Like, the Tin Man turtle would be the cool one.
I agree. So yeah, what would you if you're watching right now? What would you mash up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Um, Jason said Wizard of Oz. We've seen Universal Monsters. That mashup's going on right now. So let us know what you would go for. I'm trying to rack my brain trying to figure out what would be good. Universal Monsters was such a good one. Um, and then Anthony Blanco put, you guys need to have a hat off. I swear you guys have amazing caps. Thank you. Yeah, this is baseballism. And then Jason's got the
This is
cool hat.
the Montreal Expos.
Yeah. Always got to have the cool hats. Got to. I see Crystal put Voltron.
Ooh, Voltron turtles would be awesome. And they
Yeah.
combine to form a bigger turtle.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I'd love that.
And then Anthony Blanco put any anime with Ninja Turtles would be dope. Yeah, you could cross over into so many different cool animes. With
Hmm.
the turtles added in there, that would be super cool.
And you
Like
wouldn't even have to keep it all the same. You could do like one turtle Dragon Ball crossover, one turtle and Death
Full
Note or something.
Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an Alphonse Elric turtle would look really cool.
Hmm.
Big armored one. Turtles with DBZ. There you go.
Of
Because
course,
everybody
yeah.
wants that Yamcha turtle.
Shredder Android.
TN turtle. Nobody wants a TN turtle. Nobody does.
TN, I do.
Yeah, a
The
TN
three
turtle.
eyes. Sadly, I think they would make him just because of the three eyes.
And then I see Ninja Turtles and Pokemon. That would be cool. A lot of cool Pokemon designs in there.
Yeah, you got to catch them all.
Yeah. And
Imagine a
then I
big
see,
orange Charizard turtle.
there you go.
A
Or
Squirtle is
the,
just basically a blue turtle.
yeah. Well,
Weedle.
they'd have to do with Squirtle then. It'd be the
What
easy
Anthony
one.
say? Any Maverick hats? Yeah,
Yeah, I have two of them.
I got one.
I have the ones with the cowboy logo. Had to do it. I think we got it one of the last games they ever played.
It's the second to the last game ever.
There we go. Yeah. Had to do it. So, oh, we got some pretty good ideas right there for some good turtle crossovers. And anything else 2022 that you're looking forward to right now? It could be a movie, it could be a comic book, video games, action figures, anything pop culture.
What
What
action
do you
figure would you like to see? Like, say anything, like 2022 is just something surprises you, and boom. Like, what would it be?
see? For me, it's still cops.
Yeah, well, they got those little figurine ones, but
Yeah, they're little tiny ones,
you
you
want
know.
1/12 scale figures, don't you?
Exactly, 6 inch. Yeah,
And
that would be
you don't want any of their take on it. You want it to be classic Buttons McBoom Boom and bulletproof, right?
big boss and all that. Yeah.
Big Boss with his silver hand.
Yep.
Surprised
Yeah,
nobody's custom made one out of a Kingpin figure.
I know it'd be the perfect book. I see Arturo put more wrestling figures and more wrestling.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool wrestling figures that have been hitting with WWE and AEW. AEW, they start their toys started a little rough, but they got really good. And of course, WWE just keeps getting better every time. I see Josh Contos put Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 and the last season of Bleach. I think I want to say I watched 2 seasons of Bleach and they're really good, but again, it's just time. Never had time. I always like the music in there too. They did a really good job on music. Anthony Blanco
Actual Comic Con tickets.
Comic Con tickets.
Oh,
We got
we got
actual
some.
Comic Con.
We got some. There's just no actual Comic Con.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
they keep rolling over till
till it happens
they're
because they
gonna
had
roll over
that.
till I roll over.
Well, they had that Comic Con in what, November?
Yeah.
But it was like this limited San Diego convention thing, and um, I mean, tickets are still on sale that to up to the weekend, I think. So it didn't pack the oomph of Comic Con. Um, let's see, Arturo want Lego
Lego
Muppets.
Muppets. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna find those. Those will be mine.
Are they making Lego Muppets?
Yes, that's the next blind bag series.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Lego Muppets.
And then Heather also put Comic Con tickets. Yeah. I mean, it's what we all want. We all want to be able to just go out there, drive the 3 hours or so, and just
San
enjoy
Diego
the
Comic Con
journey.
tickets,
Yeah.
right? You don't want some clown selling you like High Desert Comic Con tickets after I heard the guy that put that thing together last year like totally botched.
Well, and I look forward to more Comic Cons out here in the future for sure.
Yeah, the
Um,
owners of it were great people, but the PR guy that they had, I heard totally flopped that shit.
oh, Anthony Blanco put NFL sport figures.
Yes, bring back the McFar. Well, actually, they are Blanco. They are. They're from Imports Dragon. They don't look as detailed as McFarlane, but there are chases. Like some of them, you get the cool like the Justin Herbert one is going to be the variant one has white pants and a light blue jersey, whereas the regular one's the light blue jersey with the yellow pants. But then like they totally jip you on like I think it's the Aaron Jones one on the Packers. The only difference in the variant and regular is one has white shoes, one has yellow shoes. Like whoop de doo, it's the same figure pretty much. But they're cool. I mean, I've seen them. They're coming soon.
They just not McFarlane ones.
No, McFarlane needs to get the sport figure license back.
He's got every other license. He did the Princess Bride figures. We have the Dark Knight Returns line coming out. The Batman with the Robert Pattinson Batman. That lineup is starting to hit stores right now. So yeah,
Well,
McFarlane's getting everything. So
McMaffix has been tapping into the sport figure with the Jordan and the LeBron. I own those, and those are really cool figures. If you got the extra $100 a pop to spend,
yeah, that adds up, huh?
my God, they only have 3 of them out so far. And they come out like what, one every year, every half a year or something?
Right, they stretch it out to where it's not that bad of a hit. And then Contos put the Megazord model from Flame Toys. Yeah, we saw the artwork
Yep.
of that, and it's super cool. I can't wait for that to get released, so I can see Contos build it because I can't build it, but I'd like to see what it looks like. That would be really cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I think we're about at the end, but let's go ahead and we have our names down. And what should we give away first, Jason?
Mm, you want to do the sandwich first?
All right. Let me go ahead and click it. All right. This is for the Pastrami Nation Mill, courtesy of Apollo Burger in Victorville. If
Really
you haven't
good
gone there
place.
yet, You need to go check it out on 7th Street. They are amazing. So here we go. This is for a Pastrami Nation combo from Apollo Burger.
Blanco.
Hey, before you head out, Blanco, you want a Pastrami Nation combo.
Yeah. Go
So
Niners.
congratulations. Blanco, shoot me your address, and we'll get that mailed out to you.
Delicious.
Yeah. All right. Next up is the Gold Notorious Big. Here we go. Crystal
Crystal.
Lamphere.
Congratulations, Crystal.
Yeah, congratulations. Send us your address, Crystal, and we'll get that sent out to you.
Awesome.
Congratulations to our winners. And thank you all for joining us for another episode of Pastrami Nation. We'll be back in 2 weeks with more. And Jason, thank you. I appreciate you joining, and it's been fun. So let's keep
For
it going.
shizzle.
Make sure you visit pastramination.com for news, reviews, and more. Follow us all over social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Not Tout.
MySpace.
Not MySpace. But all relevant ones. And yes, enjoy football. Enjoy
Yes.
football. Who's everybody going for real quick? We know
Bengals.
Walker's going for the Niners.
But go Bengals.
Go okay.
Joe Burrow.
See, I'm good if the Niners or Rams win all the way. Either one of them I'll be happy with. So, all right. Everybody, we will see you next time. Take care.